Hey, what's up, my fearless networking friends? Todd Falcone here. Welcome back to another episode. I want to talk about getting ahead when other people are sleeping. Sometimes figuratively, sometimes literally. So here we are moving to the end of the year in terms of when this episode is being released. And I think it's fascinating, especially as we get into the holiday season, where people will, they'll start to turn off and they'll start to think, well, we're moving into Thanksgiving and Christmas. I think I'm going to wait till the end. People don't want to be bothered by a product or an opportunity during this time of the year, and I think I'm going to wait. And I just think that's a piss poor philosophy, personally. I'll give you an example. Like, I was for a very short period of time. I was an account executive for my family's radio station many moons ago. And I remember this because we would move into the holiday season and there would be these account executives that I'd be competing with in the marketplace, even in my own radio station. I guess not competing with them, but they were, competing in terms of who's going to be the number one salesperson. And a lot of them would be like, well, I'm going to wait. It was like, they get to December 10th. They're like, oh, that's the busy holiday season. They've got customers. They don't want, somebody coming in trying to sell them something. These are people are thinking, these are business people. This is what I'm thinking. They're business people and they're in business, 365 days a year. And yeah, they might be in their busy holiday season, but they're thinking, okay, well, the year's going to kick off soon. I got to know, I got to be driving traffic to my business as we move into the new year. And when all these other people were sleeping and making excuses for not showing up, I'm like, I'm going to go now and go see these people and set them up for first quarter and annual contracts moving into the next year. And I always outproduced everybody around me because there would be other people sleeping either in our own radio station or in other TV and radio stations in that market that I was working in. And it's just a matter of decision, honestly. It's like getting ahead when other people are sleeping, again, figuratively probably in this example, is not a hard thing to do. I think we can honestly give ourselves an excuse to never do anything ever. I mean, think about it. Like, well, gee, it's the holidays. It's Thanksgiving. Nobody wants to talk about making money in a home-based business during Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, it's like shopping season. Well, gee, nobody wants to talk during shopping season. And man, it's the Christmas holiday between Christmas and New Year's. They've got to be with their families. Why would they want to talk to me? Oh, you're selling yourself short all the way through. Oh my goodness gracious, it's the first week of January. They got to start their year, right? Oh, holy smokes, it's February, Valentine's Day. It's Lovers Month. Oh my gosh, I can't call people during Lovers Month. And then we get into spring. Oh my gosh, they got to water their flowers. And then we get into summer. It's like, well, they're all on vacation. They're all on holidays with their kids. Their kids are out of school. I can't, I don't want to bug them during then. September. Oh, they got to get the kids back to school. They're probably getting their kids settled to be back in school. Well, what are you giving yourself, like a week, a year to go produce business? You never know until you ask. And I think that it's not hard to get ahead when other people are sleeping. And there are people that are sleeping. Many of them are, because they're selling themselves on any excuse to not go talk to somebody about their product or their business. And most certainly there are times of the year when people do that. And the reason I'm doing this particular episode around this time of the year is because this is one of those times of the year when people sell themselves short and they kind of start to, I'll just wait until later. I'll wait until later and then I'll come back and I'll talk to them at a later date. And then you come back and you talk to them at a later date and they're like, oh, I just joined Todd Falcone in this business, or John Smith in this business. Oh, wait, what? When did you join? December 23rd? What? I thought you would be like embrace. Yeah, I was in the middle of the holidays, but I was thinking about what am I going to do in the new year? So I just think that, again, look, this doesn't have to be a long episode, but the point of the episode is very simple. Are you going to give yourself an excuse not to take action and grow your business and impact somebody's life in a positive manner through your opportunity? Are you going to give yourself an excuse, or are you going to go, you know what, I'm going to go talk to, like, I've talked, and by the way, I'll say this, month of December, without exception, every year in network marketing, the month of December has always been one of my biggest months. Why? Because I don't give myself the excuse that nobody wants to talk during the month of December. And I've had biggest month gains in terms of volume, in terms of recruits, in terms of overall numbers, because I've just adopted the philosophy that, we're open 24/7, 365 days a year. And I understand, yes, Christmas Day. I'm not calling you on Christmas Day. I'm not calling you on Easter Sunday. I'm not calling you on the evening of Halloween to try to recruit you. I'm not calling you on July 4th while you're having a barbecue if you live in the U.S. I'm not, sure. But July 3rd, July 5th, July 24th, December 24th, December 26th, December 31st at night, at 11:30 at night, I'm calling to recruit you on New Year's Eve? No. January 1, I might, or January 2, I certainly would. So I just think, again, network marketers and human beings are full of excuses. Let me come up with any reason to start tomorrow. There is no power in tomorrow. The only power that you have is in the present, in this moment, in the now. And there's no power in looking back and living in the past. So I don't know what your habits have been up until this date. Maybe you've been an excuse maker. Maybe you've come up with each and every excuse you possibly can to not do the business. And you're like, you're living in the regret of that. How is that serving you? There's no, if what you did yesterday is gone, you can't go redo it. But you can do it differently today, right now, and you can continue to do it differently from this day forth. We only have power, and now. How many people say I'm going to start tomorrow? I'll start on Monday. I'll do this next week. Where's the power in that? There's no power in that. Zero power. It's like, the only thing that you control is right now, right this very second. You want to grow your business? Talk to somebody right now. You want to grow your check? Now is what matters. Oh, you didn't do it yesterday? So what? Yesterday's gone. You can't go back and do it again. It's done. It's in the rearview mirror. It's toast. See ya. I already passed that exit. On to the next one. So I don't know. I just think that the timeliness of this message, this seems to me like, which is unfortunate. It's like the last couple of months of every year seem to be, for some people, an excuse-making time. Coming up with reasons not to do it, and here's the other thing. I'll say this as we wrap this episode up. How do you even know until you ask? How do you know if somebody's open or not unless you ask? How do you know? I don't want to bug them. Well, how do you know that they're being bugged? Like, what do you mean bugging them? How do you know? You don't know. You could literally be stealing an opportunity from somebody by making an excuse and not reaching out to them because you're planting the seed in your head that they don't want to talk to you because it's 2 weeks before Christmas. Or it's 3 weeks before, Thanksgiving or whatever it is. And you're like, well, I don't know if they would be. They might be literally at home praying to God, please bring me a change in my life. They might be waiting, like looking, searching for something different. And the other part of it is a lot of times what we do, I don't do this, but when I say we, a lot of people do, is they look at somebody and they look at the outside appearances. And they go, well, they drive a really nice car, or they live in a bigger home or a better neighborhood than I live in. Or they have this, flourishing, what you might think is a flourishing business. And then you come to you don't even ask them. You've already prejudged them based on external things that you are able to see, a car, a house, a neighborhood, or something like that, their clothes. And you're like, wow, they would never do a business like this. They don't need this. And by the way, people do network marketing for lots of different reasons. Some is because of need, but not always. In fact, not most of the time. So not only don't give yourself the excuse of not, working your business during a time where you think somebody's too busy to talk to you, but also don't sell yourself short in making the decision for somebody else because you think that they've got life going on so good that they would never look at it, because you will be very pleasantly surprised when you reach out to some people. And you did think before until you watch this video, oh, I would never talk to this person. Then all of a sudden you go talk to that person, they join the business. You're like, hey, I've been looking to do something different because I got a great job, but I'm so stressed out and I'm done with it. I'm sick of it. I'm bored. I have a good friend of mine I have a couple actually I'm thinking of right now that do exceptionally well in their occupations, and both of them are sick of it. They're tired of it. You would never look at these two individuals and go, oh yeah, they're looking for a network marketing opportunity. They're looking for a change. Only way you find out is you ask, right? We've all heard the phrase ask, receive. If you don't ask, you never get. So don't sell yourself short with excuses, and don't prejudge these individuals. And that's something we teach in Network Marketing 101. Don't prejudge people. But we do all the time. We judge people all the time. That's what human beings do. But a lot of these times, some of your best prospects that you're passing up because they think they've got it going on so good because you see their house, their car, their clothes, their relationship, their whatever, and you think, oh, why would they even look at network marketing? How do you know until you ask? You never know until you ask. So that's my lessons for the day. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are. If you're on YouTube, what's up, YouTubers? If you're on my podcast, love the folks on my audio on podcast. Rest of the stories right here at toddfalcone.com/episode 151, TODDFALCONE.com/episode 151. Leave your comments, and we'll see you on the next episode.